Welcome to the Explainer. Today, we're diving straight into how the XPENG GX 2026 is completely transforming the often stressful family road trip into a genuinely luxurious journey. Look, if you're someone who frequently hits the road with a full house, you already know the struggle. Finding a vehicle that doesn't compromise on space, comfort, or performance is kind of like searching for a needle in a haystack. But today, we're looking at something that might just be the ultimate zero-compromise solution.
We all know traveling with a large crew can be, well, a bit chaotic, right? So what actually makes the perfect family road trip? Think about the usual pain points. You've got cramped seats, kids constantly arguing over elbow room, the dreaded range anxiety if you're driving an EV, and the absolute nightmare of trying to parallel park a massive vehicle at a busy rest stop. What if one vehicle could solve all of those problems at once? Well, that's exactly what XPENG set out to do here.
All right, Section 1, the driveway appeal.
The sheer scale of this thing is the first thing you notice. It is a massive, full-size luxury SUV, measuring exactly 5.26 meters in length, with an impressive 3.1-meter wheelbase. Now, why do those numbers actually matter to you? Simply put, family space. That massive footprint is designed specifically to maximize interior comfort. Plus, the side profile is just so elegant and premium, giving it this commanding luxury presence before you even open the doors.
But here's the cool part. That massive size doesn't sacrifice aerodynamics. It features a remarkably sleek, flush design with a drag coefficient of just 0.25. When you combine those clean body lines and flush door handles with the modern LED lighting system, we're talking distinctive daytime running lights and a gorgeous full-width LED light bar in the rear. It looks incredibly futuristic. And more importantly, that aerodynamic efficiency plays a huge role in how far this thing can drive, which we'll get to in just a second.
Moving on to Section 2, Packing Up and Smart Cargo Solutions. The intelligent cargo system is built to make packing effortless. Step 1, you use the electronically controlled, power-operated rear cargo area for super easy access when your hands are inevitably full. But Step 2 is where it gets really smart. Because it's an EV, you get a generous 109-liter front trunk, the famous Frunk. It is absolutely perfect for stashing your charging cables, throwing in a couple of duffel bags, or keeping daily essentials completely separate from the main luggage.
Okay, bags are packed. Section 3, hitting the road, long range, and smooth travel.
You have to hear this number, 1,585. This SUV boasts an estimated driving range of up to 1,585 kilometers under certain conditions. For a family road trip, that is an absolute game changer. It effectively eliminates the range anxiety that keeps so many large families from finally making the switch to an electric vehicle for their long-haul vacations.
So how does it go that far? It does it through a massive 110 kilowatt-hour battery pack, paired with an electric motor setup that delivers an impressive 370 kilowatts of power and 695 newton-meters of torque. With a top speed of 200 kilometers per hour, you have more than enough immediate power to safely merge onto highways or past slower cars, even when you've got every seat filled and the trunk fully loaded. But look, a road trip isn't just about distance. It's about comfort. When you hit a rough patch of road, the advanced air suspension system automatically adjusts your ride height from 25 to 30 centimeters depending on the conditions. This gives the driver way better handling, but more importantly, it ensures nobody in the back is spilling their drinks or feeling the bumps. Add in those massive 22-inch wheels with premium Michelin tires, and the ride is just buttery smooth.
And when you do finally need to pull over and plug in, you aren't waiting around all day. Using high-speed DC fast charging, this massive battery can go from low levels up to about 80% in roughly 15 minutes. Think about that for a second. 15 minutes! That's barely enough time for the whole family to hit the restroom, grab a quick snack, stretch their legs, and boom, you're back on the road.
Which brings us to Section 4, Passenger Bliss and the Premium Rear Experience.
The rear cabin is literally designed as a premium oasis. Passengers get generous legroom and headroom, but the amenities are the real star here. You've got a large entertainment display mounted right there to transform those long, boring stretches of highway. Multiple USB ports and wireless charging mean nobody's tablet is dying mid-movie. And this is the ultimate feature, an incredible built-in refrigerator. Whether you need to keep the kids' snacks fresh or store ice-cold drinks, this is luxury practicality at its very best.
And if we move further back to the third row, thanks to that massive 3.1-meter wheelbase we talked about earlier, this isn't just a crammed penalty box for small kids. It's a genuine adjustable seating area. Adults can actually sit back there comfortably. It makes this a true, highly practical 3-row SUV for larger families or big carpools.
Finally, Section 5, Arriving, Parking, and the Advanced Cockpit. When you jump into the driver's seat, the tech-forward cockpit makes your life so easy. You're greeted by a massive central touchscreen command center running an upgraded, super smooth software system. There's also a head-up display that projects your critical driving info straight onto the windshield. You can keep your eyes locked safely on the road while being wrapped in these beautiful premium interior materials.
Now I know what you're thinking. Parking a 5.26-meter vehicle at a crowded hotel sounds terrifying. Actually, scratch that, it's surprisingly stress-free. The high-definition 360-degree camera system completely tames this massive beast. Paired with exterior cameras and intelligent sensors, it gives you a crystal-clear top-down view of your surroundings, making even the tightest parking spots a total breeze.
So, looking at everything we've covered in this explainer, the verdict is pretty clear. The XPENG GX is absolutely packed with technology, luxury, practicality, and performance. By offering that advanced air suspension, the premium comfort features like the built-in fridge, and that massive driving range, it's competing with the biggest names in the industry to provide a true zero-compromise solution.
It genuinely forces us to ask, is this the new standard for family travel? With its incredible range, the smart cargo solutions, and the effortless parking technology, it checks almost every conceivable box. So I'd love to hear from you. Do you think this is the ultimate family road trip vehicle? Let me know in the comments, and keep exploring how smart design is changing the way we travel.